The noise is deafening, the heat stifling, the pace of work relentless. But the inmates of women's prison UU163/5 often say the 8 hours they spend here every weekday pass the fastest. Nearly half of them are serving lengthy murder sentences.
I've been here for 5 years. At first, as a woman, I was scared. But you get used to everything. Actually, it's not so bad. And there's always the chance of early release.
With extensive visiting facilities, a large counseling center and a church, this prison near Moscow provides a model that experts hope will be taken up across the country.
Unfortunately, rehabilitation is not a priority for many Russian prisons. The conditions here are more comfortable than elsewhere, though the term "a comfortable prison" is always an oxymoron.
After work, the prisoners are allowed to move freely around the territory. They're rewarded for any classes or activities they take up in that time. Unlike men's prisons, here there are no rigid hierarchies, and violence is uncommon. But conflicts occur frequently, even if they're usually verbal and not physical.
How people cope depends on the person. I retreated into my own little world. I began to paint a lot. Now I dream of having my own exhibition.
Those who follow rules are allowed overnight visits by boyfriends and husbands. The result: there are dozens of children in the prison, though not all mothers are deemed fit to spend time with their offspring. Tatiana is the second child Olga gave birth to during her time here. She earlier had a son, whom she gave to her mother when he was 2.5.
He was beginning to understand that there was something wrong in this world he was growing up in. I cried. In my head, of course, I understand that it was right to give him away, but in my heart...
The ethos of this prison is tilted to rehabilitation, as opposed to punishment. But is it enough? A significant minority of these women will not be able to find a job within a year of leaving it, and some will return here as repeat offenders. I have been touched by the stories I have heard here, and impressed by the opportunities this prison offers for rehabilitation. But the success of any penitentiary system depends not just on its prisons, but what it can do for people once they go outside these walls. Igor Gorodnev, RT, Moscow region.